Hi everyone, sorry for the late posting, but bringing back LT7, so learning task 7, which is to share our link for the micro LED and then design a video about it. So in front of you I have got the course that I teach, which is LNG501, and as the title suggests, it's a tutorial that I'm going to work on, and the topic that I've chosen is academic essay writing. And this is a core component of the course that I teach, which is English for Academic Studies. It's English for Academic Studies, and it's a mandatory course that everybody at the university has to do, regardless of which field they may be coming from. It's something that everybody has to do. So let us move on to the next slide so I can explain better. The intended learning outcomes in front of you, I have put it in such a way so that it's easier to understand what the students will be able to demonstrate. Is composing an effective argumentative essay using appropriate style, structure and voice. The audience, I have got Bachelor of Education students, Bachelor of Science students, that's Applied Science and Pure Science, as well as Bachelor of Arts students. And there are a total of about roughly 20 students in this tutorial. I do not have any colorblind student or anyone with disability. Just a photo there with my 600 students for semester 1, and you'll be finding me in the aisle standing amongst them. For the classroom layout, this is a typical example of how I would like to facilitate the class discussion and the class activities. That's to have a desk of 3 people. A group of 3 joined together will be able to facilitate the learning activities better, because in pair work what happens is someone dominates the other, and I don't want people to dominate anyone. For that matter, having 3 will be good because they'll be able to talk amongst each other and generate more discussion, so that's much better. The delivery mode of the course is going to be face-to-face. The delivery mode of the course is going to be face-to-face mode. And for the content that I have decided is to just break it down there, which is the review of academic essay lecture. And then in the groups, the students are going to discuss the 5 different components which are there: the introduction, the body, the conclusion, the references. And then after they have done the discussion, because this is coming from the lecture, this is just a review in the tutorial, and then they'll work on analyzing. So I'll look at how they tackle the questions, so the direction words, the content words and the delimiting words. And then let's have a look at the tutorial activities. I remember that Shika has asked us to look at 15 minutes, however my slide says 2 hours. What the purpose for this particular slide is so that I can get the input of other members to reduce the time here. One of the things that I do like to do in my class is, if it's a 2-hour class, I would like to give them 5 to 10 minutes break, which you can see there. But because it's 15 minutes, we can reduce it and probably take out tutorial questions and leave group presentation. But I'm open to suggestions, so the group members are welcome to comment on slide number 7 with the activities. For assessment, I have got both formative and summative assessment. Even though the task seems similar, it's not the same. Academic essay assignment for the formative one is going to be where the students are going to have 2 questions. They're going to be given 2 weeks. They're going to look at it. They're going to find some research materials and write up the essay. Whereas the summative assessment, they won't be allowed that much time. It's a 3-hour paper. They're supposed to be given abstracts to read, some articles to read. Based on that, they'll come up with the academic essay. This is just a slide that I have got where you can see how a paragraph has been explained, and further this one illustrates the topic sentence, the supporting sentence and concluding sentence. This is just something that I'll include in micro teaching, just an example there. Thesis statement, I will be discussing about that in the tutorial. They're supposed to come up with examples based on this. So this particular slide already gives the example, and they'll formulate a thesis statement based on that. These are the references that I have used for the particular session, and I'm open to suggestions from the group members to help me in doing this much better. Thank you.